Hey guys, 2 months ago I got the Q500 4K edition for my birthday and I'm really glad that I got it. Now I didn't want to make a review until I actually knew what I was having and I was able to fly it properly and take it to its limits, and maybe I find some things I can complain about. Now I'm going to review it on my opinion, your opinion as a flyer. Maybe you're a DJI lover, you're going to have a completely different opinion, and I'll get into why I chose this over DJI, and I have my real personal reasons for this. And yeah, let's see if you enjoyed this review on the Q500 4K edition. In other words, the Blackbird. Now the Q500 4K edition, like the name already mentions, has a 4K camera underneath it. Let me demonstrate this to you. There's the camera, the Seago 3 with a 3-axis gimbal built underneath it. Very stable in the air, as you can see by the video I'm showing right now. And it does a real great job at filming, and there is a reason why I took this bird or why I got this bird. The reason why I got it is because I wanted it and people knew that I wanted it for my reasons, and then boom, I got it, and I'm really happy that I did. But nonetheless, why I wanted this particular one is because of the color. It's black. This is much easier to see in the sky. It's much easier to notice where it is, to position itself, and to not lose eye of sight very quick. For example, with the DJI Phantom 3, yeah, it's white. Good luck seeing it when it's a very sunny day or even when it's a bit cloudy, and you will not see it very far. You know, you will lose eye of sight really quick, and that's not what I want. I want to keep line of sight. I want to know where my money is landing, and I just want to be safe that it's not going to go fly somewhere where I can't see it, because that's not really useful. The main reason why I took the Q500 from Unique also is because of customer service. Now Unique is working very closely with eFlight, Blade, that also make the 350 QX123 or the Chroma, and they have a great customer service. For example, I once had the 350 QX, I crashed it myself, an accident. I went to the shop and the shopper said, yeah, let's go back, send it back and see what happens. And what they did is they gave it back fully repaired. It might have been only €50 that saved me, but that is money they could have made out of me profit. And instead they just thought, okay, let's just help the young boy and give him his stuff back and fully repaired. And the customer service, these are the things that I won't forget. On the other hand, I have with DJI, the problem is that when I crash this completely, it has to be sent all the way back to China. At least this is what I heard. I don't know. I never bought one of theirs yet, but I have friends that have it, and they told me that I had to wait nearly 3 months for it to return. Now 3 months is a lot of time if you need to make shots, if you want to have fun, and it's a lot of money to be waiting on, because if you have €1,000, €2,000, whatever the price is, you know, you just don't want to have it sitting around across the country somewhere for 3 months while nothing is happening to it. It's a waste of money, it's also a waste of hobby time. Now another great feature behind this entire product is actually the remote, the ST10 Plus. Now this is a Wi-Fi, it has everything built in. It has the Wi-Fi module built in, so it connects to the Seago 3 over this 5.5-inch display, which you can have FPV with. And it does a great job at what it's supposed to do. There is a bit of lag, and I calculated the lag around to 0.5 of a second. It's not a lot, but it's still there, and I wouldn't want to fly this close to anything, because what you see and what the bird is actually doing is still completely different, and you don't want to hit anything. If so, it's going to cost you money, and it's a waste of money if you just don't take care. The flying distance is around 800 meters. I tested this myself. I put the firmware of the US on here, because in the EU or Europe it's only limited to 300 meters, and I just took this away for this one test, and I thought this was far more than I needed. I don't see my quad anymore, it's already out of my limits. I don't want to get it out of my sight, like I already said, and it's actually very responsive to the entire, yeah, they both connect very well, and this is what you really want in a product. You don't want the quad just to work well or the remote is half-assed built together, and this is a very good concept of doing things. Another great feature which I really love at times is just to get the shots right. It's actually this speed modem right here. You can put it into very quick or very slow depending on how you want to fly. And I would advise people, if you fly with 30 frames per second in 4K, fly slow, because the panning is going to look very bad if you turn very quick, and you're limited to 30 frames, so you're not going to get a very smooth shot. So I would really shoot at low speeds, I mean with flying speeds. And that is something what I think is great about the Unique item at the moment. They know what they were doing. It's also very great for new people to learn with. It's very slow. but you can also still get some great shots behind it. And especially in 4K, this is a very useful shot for panning, for flying, with anything that create blurs, and that's not really what you want. So it does a real great job at what it is. One of the last things I really want to compliment Unique on is actually giving a case that actually works superbly well with the Q500. And this is this beautiful metal case. It's color coded together, it fits beautifully together, and it works what it's supposed to do. I dropped my case already 3 times. It has some fair dents in it. I'm happy that the case took the dents instead of the quad, because it's only plastic, you know, plastic breaks quick, but metal bends and it will last much longer. So this is something that you would really want to look at if buying this. For the price of nearly, I think, 1300, 1400, you will get a very nice bundle. You'll have a secure bundle. You'll get 2 lipo packs. You will get even a steady grip to put the Seagull 3 under, you know, just to do your handheld shots with some batteries at the bottom. And you can also modify it to hold a lipo, so you get much longer shots. But it is what it is, and I think this is what I was seeking. Something that is built well together and something that works overall very great. And of course, it's nice that you can do everything over your transmitter, and you get access to how your gimbal looks like, what it's shooting, your settings for the gimbal, for the camera as well, and everything you need all in one package. And like Unique says, you can take this out after charging your batteries and fly directly. It's ready, it's done, it's simple as that. It's idiotic proof. I would even dare to give this to my mother and say, here, go fly it, because I know she won't crash it. It's very hard to crash it, and if you do crash it, it's either really bad pilot error or there is something wrong with the quad itself. Some things I would complain about this entire set is actually the camera itself. Now on the side there's a bit of a problem with distortion. I don't know if this is a problem with the lens, with the sensor, or what. I don't know what it is, but there seems to be around on the sides a good amount of distortion, which I think is okay. I don't get irritated by it, but sometimes you think, why is it there? You know, this is a small thing they could fix. Maybe this was a production error. I would have to phone them up about it. I know a lot of other people have the same issue. Some people have it completely bad. It's completely distorted the picture. I'm happy that mine is very good still. It's a very small amount, but it's still there. And I wonder if you're able to modify it to take it away, or they're going to do something to take it away completely, because this is something that I love and hate. You know, I love that the entire thing works, but I hate that something like small, no, that something that small can really break the entire idea behind it. Overall, I would give this product a 9 out of 10, just because the entire concept of being customer friendly, especially the company being very useful to the entire us, you know, saying we will be there for you, which is very much needed. Giving a product that's easy to fly, that it's ready to fly, you don't need to update anything, you're not forced to update anything, it's like some other companies, and it's very easy to update as well. It's a cable in here, update there, and voila, it all takes around 15 minutes, and you get a very well put together product, something that's very stable, something that I'm not afraid of, you know, doing something bad with. It's going to fly very superb. The GPS is really great. I just put on the quad and within 5 seconds I get around 17 satellites. You got the watch me feature, you got the follow me feature, you got all these things, and of course you can improve with it. And the great thing is, what Unique is working on towards is actually that I think the quad is going to stay the same, but they're going to be upgrading the gimbal and the camera over time. And I think this is much better, because the quad is great. The camera can improve, but cameras always improve, and that is what I prefer. The problem with DJI is you need to buy an entire new unit to get a better experience. You know, you just need to buy the full thing again to get a better experience. Unless you go from the Phantom 3 to the Inspire, that's I can understand. But to go from advanced to professional, you need to buy an entire new unit. With the Unique Typhoon, you only had to buy a new gimbal and camera for around 500, 400 bucks. So it's up to you guys. This is my point of view on the quad. I really love it. This is a real great thing to fly. And I hope to get some cool shots behind it. And I hope you enjoyed this video, and give me your opinion on it. Are you for Unique? Are you for DJI? You're not going to compare both, because it's like comparing Apple to Apple. You're not going to be comparing both because it's like comparing apples to oranges. They both have different things that you want and don't want. So what is your opinion? And yeah, I hope you enjoyed the entire review because it's my personal opinion and I really enjoy the hobby. So thanks a lot, guys.